Hello everybody, welcome to another episode or another session of the Entrepreneur's Corner with Accent Consult. So today we'll be talking about something very important to you as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. Something that would make you stand out, something that distincts you in a saturated market. And what's the thing we'll be talking about? Finding your USP as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. You're selling a product, but you do not have a USP, and you're wondering, why is your product or your service not moving fast in the market? You want to consider finding a USP as a business owner. So many people may be wondering, or some may even know what a USP is, but I would help you. I would tell you the meaning of a USP in the long run. Okay, so like I said, every entrepreneur as an entrepreneur, the first thing you want to do is you want to be convinced about your own product or your own services before inviting others to believe in it. So your first step to success as an entrepreneur is to know why you're doing what you do. That is, what do I have to offer? Like, what is my value? And be confident in that value before you now invite others to come and see or come and buy into that value. Okay, so this session will be addressing the concept of a unique selling point, which is the full meaning of a USP. It can also be called a unique selling proposition, and would also delve into practical pitching strategies that will just delve into its surface level to get people to say yes to your brand. Now, what is a USP? A USP, like I said, is the abbreviated form of a unique selling point. A USP, also called a unique selling proposition, is the essence of what makes your product or service better than competitors. It is your marketing strategy of informing customers about your brand or product, and how that your brand or your product or your service is more beneficial and superior to that of your competitors. So just see it as something that stands you out of other competitors, something that makes your brand unique, like literally unique selling points. Okay, so we already said that this session will be speaking about how to find your USP as a business owner. So I'll be giving you 3 key features of what your unique selling proposition or your unique selling point must contain. Now, your unique selling point is like, I want you to see it as, like I said, what you are telling them that, okay, I sell this product and this other person also sells this product, but mine is better than that other person's own. So it's like the avenue or the way you are saying, okay, this is what I do and this is how I do it better than the other person. So it's more like an advertisement. And so there are three key features I'll be sharing with you that advertisement, that marketing strategy, because your USP is like a marketing strategy, must contain. Now, each advertisement must make a proposition to the customer. That is, it must tell the customer, buy this product for this specific benefit, buy this product over that product. Essentially, they are both going to do the same thing. They are alternatives, but pick this one because this is the benefit it would give to you over that one. Now, that's the first thing you want to note. The other thing you want to note is that the proposition must be one that the competition cannot or does not offer. So if everybody is doing the same thing, you're doing this, the other your competitor is also doing this, then it doesn't make it unique, like literally speaking, unique selling proposition. So you want to know, okay, what is that unique thing that I'm bringing to the table? Let me give you an example. Maybe Bolt and maybe Rider. Yeah, I think Rider or InDriver. Now, a unique selling proposition for InDriver would be that they allow you to bargain. They allow you to bargain your or negotiate your fare such that it is stable, like the deal is already sealed before you even get into the ride. But for Bolt and Uber, it's like as the ride progresses, you're still unsure as to what your end fare will be. But InDriver gives you the opportunity to say, okay, this is how much I'm paying from Ikorodu to Ojota, and it's like a fixed price. So that's a unique selling point. I mean, we can't get that on Bolt, and they are competitors because they are both in the transport industry. So I want you to have that in mind, that okay, when I'm doing this, it has to be something unique. It has to be something that stands me out of the general populace. or competitors. Yeah. So the third thing you want your USP to contain is that it must be strong enough to move the masses, that is, attract new customers as well as, retain your previous customers. So imagine you have a USP that is so strong, and then your customers are loyal to you. Now they are confident in your brand because they enjoy what you're offering them. They buy into that idea, and so they want to invite more people to buy into your brand. They want to invite more people to bring value, that is monetary value, to your brand, and then you gain loyalty in the long run. And of course, with customers comes profit. So your profit is increasing, your customers are increasing, and business is booming for you. Now we're going into why is a USP important. Now, why is a USP important? It is important because it defines your company's unique position in the marketplace. You don't want to be lost among the masses. You don't want to be in the marketplace and not have a bearing. Like, the market is saturated. There's hardly any market that does not eventually get saturated, because once somebody sees that, oh, this person can do this, I can do it also. So you start having competitors come up every now and then. People are coming into the market doing it better. Maybe their products are even looking nicer, but there's a way you can stand out so that you retain your customers. Like, for instance, now I think Jumia has been able to retain their customers for the longest time. I'm sure they have their unique selling points, such as maybe you can pay on delivery, or maybe when your goods are not, maybe when you have issues with your goods, you can return. That can be a unique selling point. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Also, a unique selling point helps your customers to have clarity on why they choose your products among varieties. So they know why they are choosing your product. They know why they are going for your product. They are not confused. I know why I'm choosing this product as opposed to any other product amongst many alternatives in the market. Also, a USP fosters customer loyalty and promotes brand awareness. Now, like I think I already explained that your customers want to remain loyal to you, and then they are referring you. They are talking about your brand, because a satisfied customer, is like a link to many other customers. So the customer is very satisfied, and they are telling more people about your brand. You are fostering your brand awareness. You are widening your scope, and then you're making more profits in the long run. It also propels you to consider your company's mission and its core values. So a USP would allow you to sit back, reflect, and think upon, why am I doing what I'm doing in the first place? Then it is a marketing strategy for attracting new customers. I think I already explained that in the course of explaining the other points that I gave. Now we'll be going to how to communicate your USP. Now, how can you communicate your USP? Yes, you've come up with this product or service, and you have this unique selling point that makes it amazing, makes it stand out in the marketplace. How can you communicate it? Because of course you want to communicate it. You want people to know about it, that okay, I have this product or service, and this is what I'm even doing better than your alternatives. So why not choose me above the others? So the first thing you can do to communicate your USP is advertising. Now, you can either do traditional media advertising. We have all these companies. We have Lush. Lush has their advertising. We have Peak. It's in You. We have a lot of things like that. A lot of brands go through with the traditional media advertising and brand marketing campaigns. Then, of course, nowadays you don't even have to go through the traditional media, traditional mode of advertising. You can do social media. Now we have content creators, we have brand influencers. Like, they can help you sell that unique selling points. That I don't know how many of us will know this. There's this influencer that I personally think she's very good and very creative. I watched a particular video where she was influencing for Accelerex, and it was very amazing. Bimbo, I don't know, Bimbo Ademoye or something, I think, or Bisola, I don't particularly know her name now, but that's like an avenue for you to sell your USP basically. So you don't even have to go and pay so much or go through the traditional media, because not many people are or watching TVs these days, maybe local stations, but many people are on Instagram, many people are on Twitter. You can use that avenue to push your unique selling points. Also, content marketing, creating interesting or viral content that talks about how and why a company is different from the competition, is a good way to communicate your USP. Now, digital marketing, we have some people that like their role or their actual work, their profession is digital marketing. So you can engage them, engage them to just push your product or your service, market it for you digitally. Then we also have search marketing. You can, if you have a website now, you can improve your website SEO and ranking for key terms in search engines such as Google. And that can be a good way for your company to get general, or your brand to get general visibility and communicate your USP. Now, I'll just give a few examples of USPs. Now, let me give you a popular example. Now, I think Apple has a unique selling point, and I feel like it's more of an emotional thing rather than it also has to do with their aesthetics. I mean, Apple's unique selling point is that they give you aesthetics. That is Apple, the makers of iPhone, iPads, and MacBooks and other technological products. They make they make you want to buy their products. The aesthetics are just out of this world. Like, you just see it and you love it. You're like, this phone looks good, it looks sleek. So the aesthetics already is calling out to you to purchase it. And also they don't stop there. They also make sure that the technologies that is infused in this aesthetically pleasing products are like 100. So you can do a lot of things with your iPhone. The camera quality is good. You can upgrade your iOS, and the phone it can serve you for as long as 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So I believe that's like a unique selling point that maybe some other phones may have been able to like come up to that level, but they've not been able to like surpass Apple in that category. Now, I think another brand that I think would have like a USP is maybe Nike. And one thing I think they do is they focus on aesthetics. Yes, they want to give you aesthetics too, and they want to ensure that their footwears are like comfortable generally. So I think they've been able to like get a lot of people to buy into their products. Although now we have a lot of imitations, and the Abba boys do not let them rest. But then they've been able to like carve that niche for themselves in the market, that everybody wants to wear a Nike shoe. Everybody wants to, everybody going to the gym wants to have a Nike shoe because it's comfortable for them. And I think that's like a unique selling point for them too. So now we'll be going into practical pitching strategies. How can you pitch your product or your service to your clients practically? Now, the first thing you want to do, because of course you're creating products, you're offering services for your clients, or customers, your present and prospective customers. You are not the one that is going to patronize yourself. You want customers to patronize you. So the first thing you want to do is you want to customize your research per customer. So you're thinking, okay, I'm creating this product, or I'm going to be offering these services to people. Who would be my prospective client, like my ideal client or my ideal customer? What is this person's age range? What are this person's challenges and pain points? What would this person want to use this product for? How best can I serve this person with this product or with this service? So you want to customize your research. Then you want to address like, now when you customize your research, now you would have like a personnel. So you have like maybe a fictitious person that, okay, this is my ideal customer. The person is between maybe age 18. Person is a student. One of the challenges the person faces on a daily basis, maybe traffic, public transport. Okay, when the person wants to eat, the person would rather eat in this particular store or in this particular, you want to bring it down to the nitty-gritties of what that customer wants or what that customer needs. And after you do this, you want to, all those things that you must have noted, you want to jot them down and make this person or make this ideal customer like a fictitious personnel. And after that, you want to address all those issues, and now your product or your service, would address those pain points that you have identified, with the customer. Then you also want to talk about, when you're now selling your USP, you want to talk about your benefits, over the features. So you're now here saying, oh, my product and my service is this, is that. No, you are telling the person, this is what it will do to you, this is why you need it. So I'm not going to be all about how my product is very good, because if your product is very good, all well and good, there are other good products, but how do you make it touch down such that the person can identify with the benefits that your product is offering? Then you also want to show you want to highlight why you are better than the competition. Then you want to be prepared for questions that maybe in the long run your customers may have questions as to why they should choose you. Depends on what particular field you're in, or what product or what service you're offering. I'm just speaking generally now. So they may have like questions. They may be simple questions or hard questions. You want to be prepared for anything. And very importantly, now I'm not asking that this last point I'll be giving is not for there's a joke I always make. It's not, what's the word now, it's not when people buy things from vendors and then they say, oh, I really liked my shoes, I really loved my shoes. No, that's not what this point is supposed to be. And the point is, you need to ask for feedback. Now, feedback is not, I love my shoes, what can we do better? That's what you want to ask. You want it to be as constructive as possible. You want to ask them, you want them to actually speak. Okay, I loved my experience with your brand, but this is what you can do better to make it 100 over 100. And with that, we come to the end of this session. I hope you've gained a lot. I hope you have learned one or two things that you would apply to your brand as an entrepreneur, to make you better generally and to maximize your profits. So thank you for joining us. Till next time, bye.